Hey there, church. I'm sure by now you've heard Premier Kenny's update from yesterday, where he talked about how the restrictions that were put in place 4 weeks ago are going to remain for at least another 2 weeks. Maybe you've got questions about what that means at the church, and so that is what I want to share with you on this update video. Obviously, if the restrictions haven't changed, nothing changes with us at the church regarding our weekend gatherings. They will remain online only. And until the restrictions change, we can't do anything different. When the restrictions change, we will look at what the new restrictions are and we will adjust accordingly. So we will keep you in the loop as quickly as we can. We will keep you posted as thoroughly as we can and let you know what's going on. But for now, for at least the next few weeks and beyond, we don't know how long, we want to just continue to encourage you to meet with us on our weekend online gatherings, because it is great to connect with people, even if it is more informal. And through the comments on the YouTube channel, we do enjoy the engagement that we're getting through that. It is wonderful. All the people who are preaching are pastors and preachers, like talking to people. They are not news people or TV people. And so it is wonderful when you are posting your comments and we are able to interact with you in that forum, even though we can't see you in the building. So please just know that. In the meantime, we want you to also know that we are continuing to work on ways to provide effective ministry even under these restrictions. And so as much as we can do, whatever we can do, we want to continue to help you be a follower of Jesus, grow in your faith. And so we've got those same online things that we were offering before, we're continuing to offer. And I want to remind you that starting next week, we're going to have Gary Buzzard doing kids ministry Zoom classes throughout the week, because we recognize the need to have our kids being discipled as well. And so if you haven't signed up for that yet, or maybe you heard about it on the weekend and you forgot, you can sign up on the hub, on our website or on our app. The link is active now. And so you can go there, you can sign up, and then we will get your kids in a class starting next week. Beyond all that, I just wanted to take a moment to just talk about something that struck me this morning as I was reading my Bible. I'm reading in Acts 27. Just before Acts 27, Jesus speaks to Paul, and Jesus tells Paul that he needs Paul to go to Rome to proclaim the gospel there. And so Acts 27 is where Paul gets on a boat and begins the journey to Rome from Israel. And all of Acts 27 is about a massive storm that Paul's ship encounters on the journey from Israel to Rome. A storm that seems pretty epic in nature. Luke, who wrote the book of Acts, records that for multiple days they didn't see the sun or stars, and that the storm lasted, it seems like about 2 weeks, because it says for 14 days they didn't have anything to eat because they were just so worried about it. And as I read that, two thoughts really hit me. One was that just because we're doing the things that God calls us to do doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. We just need to persevere, sometimes through the difficult seasons that we will encounter. God is with us in them all, but we need to just persevere. There's no record of Paul wondering if maybe God changed his mind. There's no record of Paul ever saying, you know what, maybe I didn't hear God right, because if I was supposed to go to Rome, I would think it'd be a lot smoother sailing. We are definitely in a difficult season right now. And I realize that these restrictions have taken a toll on many people with the loss of community and mental health issues they may be facing. And so I just want to encourage you to just continue on. Don't let the circumstances that we are facing change our commitment to following the way that God calls us to go. But in the midst of that story, there is also the wonderful news of Paul having an angel visit him and just encouraging him and giving him a word of encouragement, not only for him, but for all of the people on the boat together. And as I reflected on that, I thought it's really cool that Christ isn't just waiting for us at the end of the storm. He's not just waiting for us at the end of this season to see how we get through, looking with binoculars to see how we're navigating coronavirus, not just externally, but internally. But that he's with us in the midst of every storm. That is really good news and something we can take great comfort in. So wherever you are, whatever's going on, however you're doing today, can I just encourage you to lean into him? We have hope in him. The word that Paul gave to the captain of the ship was that the angel said that none would be lost. And so the word that the angel spoke to Paul wasn't just for Paul, it was for a bunch of people around him, that there would be, through Paul's life and through him having that experience with Jesus, not just encouragement to him, but also to people around him. Lean into Christ. Let him encourage you. Let him give you hope. Let him just build up your spirit so that you can also allow him to do that through your life. If you are struggling, can I encourage you? Call a friend. Contact a pastor. We are all in this together, and we are all going to get through this together. Let's keep moving forward together. God bless you. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.